Want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakah Kadesh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and Time is truth. Alright, I'm going to play this video in the background by Vladimir Ivan, Russian Ions, a book I was looking up, and I was wanting to get this book, but I know that's not going to be a possibility because of the price of this book for me right now. I think they say you can find this book for $3,000, but when I was looking around, where I looked, the book was $4,000. And right now, can't afford to come out for there for a book right now. But this brother posted the images of it. He got a good video on it. You can go check it out on his page, Black Authentic Truth, if you want to see it and hear what he got to say about the images. But this book is so high because this is Esau pretty much trying to hide the truth. But no matter how hard they try to hide the truth, we are living in the times where the truth is coming out regardless. Alright. And you look at this is Job 9:24. Alright. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Alright, so this is letting you know that the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. And we know the wicked took control of the earth. Get First Maccabees, first chapter. Alright. 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 And it happened it happened that after the son of Philip the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chilon, and smiting Darius, king of the Medes, he reigned in his stead the first over Greece, and made many wars and won many strongholds, and slew the kings of the earth. And he went through to the ends of the earth, and took spoils of many nations, and so much that the earth was cried before him. Whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up. And he gathered up a mighty strongholds, and ruled over countries and nations and kings, who became tributaries unto him. And this was Alexander the Great, conquering the whole world. This was the first Edomite to take rulership over the whole world, the first so-called white man. And after these things, he fell sick, right, and perceived that he should die. So Alexander was going to die. Whereof he called his servant, such as were honorable upon him, honorable, and men brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. So he gave his kingdom over to his four generals. All right. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. So he had pretty much complete control of the earth for 12 years and then died. And his servants bare ruled everyone in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. So when Alexander's servants took over, evils were multiplied in the earth. All right. Now we're gonna skip over the first Maccabees, the third chapter, 48 verse. And he laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. So this is what they did. They took these images that you seeing playing in the background, and they redid them and painted them over white. That one right there, I believe, is Saint Nicholas. Could be wrong, but these were the images originally, what they originally looked like, and they went over all these images and painted them to look like Edomites. All right, now you go to Revelations, the 11th chapter, a verse. Now this is talking about Babylon the Great, but still wanted to bring this up because how was the Lord crucified in this verse? And their dead bodies should lie in the streets of the great city, which is spiritually is called Sodom in Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. And our Lord Yahweh Shah was crucified because he was painted and made to look like a Edomite, like a white man. All right. And their dead bodies should lie in the street of their great city that was goes into us Israelites, being in a dead state, not knowing who we are. All right. That is lying in the streets of their great city. All right. And as you go on to Deuteronomy 28, verse 37, all right. And thou should become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord should lead thee. All right. So thou should become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord should lead thee. All right. And that's pretty much, you couldn't make us a byword and a proverb with all these paintings and pictures showing us in rulership roles and in leadership roles, and even showing people in the Bible painted to look like us. So they had to cover all that up and hide it to put us away. All right, now I want to bring out Psalms. All right, let's start it back over. I want to bring out Psalms, the 24th chapter. All right, and I'll see. I just start at the top since this is short Psalms anyway. It's Psalm of David. All right, the earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof of the world that they dwell therein. For he hath founded it upon the sea and established it upon the floods. Who shall ascend into the hills of the Lord, or who shall stand in his holy places? I, he that has clean hands and a pure heart, who had lifted up his soul unto vanity, near sworn deceitfully. Who have not lifted up his soul unto vanity, near sworn deceitfully. I, he shall receive the blessings from the Lord and the righteousness from the God of his salvation. All right. So this is talking about the Israelites. All right. The ones that were elected to be the righteous to do right. They're going to receive the righteousness of Yahweh's salvation. This is the generation of them that seek him, that seek the face, O Jacob. So this is what Israel is doing at this time. The 1/3, we are seeking after the face of the Lord, after Yahweh. All right, Jacob is looking for that. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lifted up, everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is the King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, even lift up ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is the King of glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King of glory. All right, so this is letting you know that the King of Glory is coming in Yahweh. And we know the King of Glory is going to come in on a chariot. All right, a so-called UFO. What's the new one? Is it UFA? The new words for it, but that is what the Lord is coming in on. He's coming in on his chariots, and this is the last verse I'm gonna use on this Romans, the ninth chapter, verse 26. All right. And it should come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there should they be called the children of the living Yahweh. All right. So in the place where it's been said to us that we are nothing, that we're just a byword, a no people. of people with no home, no place, you know. In the end, it's going to be said that we are the children of the living God. All right, because it just became so weird and backwards that they so called American black man is the only person, people on this planet who have no homeland. All right, that we just came from nothing out of thin air. All right, so all this is gonna be set straight, and that is why they're trying so hard to hide these images. And I mean, I heard about this book and I went looking for it and couldn't find it nowhere. Or well, could find it but couldn't afford to get it. And I realized, they already hurting and trying to keep things covered. But glad that this brother went out and posted this so we can at least see the images. And like I said, that's his page, watermarked on the side. Just go check it out. Go look at his stuff and go watch his videos and see his commentary on. And like I said, if I could find the book for a price I could afford, this would definitely be one I would check out. But as you can see, it was a lot of artwork. And it does show as he gets towards the end of the book, which is the newer artwork, the images begin to be lighting up. All right. So you can tell when they started whitewashing things during the Renaissance period, just looking at this video. All right. But like I said, where it was said that we are not the people, in the same place it's going to be said that we are the people. So, and with that, I'm going to say, Shalom.